Bueno, muy bien, buenos días. Último día de la semana. Gracias por conectarse al reto de meditación. Ayer finalizamos el mini curso sobre felicidad, un mini curso muy chévere porque nos permitió entender cuáles son esos pilares que nos permiten sentirnos mucho mejor con nosotros. Seguramente no vamos a estar sonrientes todo el tiempo, pero sí vamos a estar más tranquilos con nosotros. El día de hoy vamos a ver una meditación de Jay Shetty, este ex monje que tiene libros como eh, Piensa como un monje y Ocho reglas del amor, que son bastante interesantes estos libros. Si no se los han leído, se los recomiendo. Vamos a practicar el listening. Esta va a ser una meditación en inglés, muy corta, 8 minutos, 7 minutos, de manera que podamos disfrutarla al máximo. Y ahora sobre el tema de a veces pensamos, ¿por qué me pasan solo estas cosas a mí? Entonces la idea es poder reflexionar acerca de estos pensamientos. Entonces, pues sin más preámbulo, vamos a iniciar con la meditación.
Questions are powerful. They can open up new avenues of exploration and possibility, but they can also send us in circles, keeping us stuck. The next 7 minutes are about one question in particular that could be holding you back and how to move past it. I'm Jay Shetty. Welcome to the Daily J. As we always do, let's begin with a few mindful breaths, just to get centered. Breathing in and breathing out. Expanding and arriving. Allowing yourself to pause and settling into this moment. Wonderful. Here we go. There's an old story about a young family who lived in a small house on the edge of a village in India. One day, after a long, dry summer, there was a thunderstorm. Lightning struck a tree, which caught fire and then fell onto the family's house, destroying it. Fortunately, the family survived, but they lacked the money to rebuild their home as it was, and the mother was distraught. "Why me?" she asked, looking up at the sky. Days went by, then weeks and months. A year later, the mother was still bitter and angry. "Why me?" she demanded over and over again. Finally, her husband encouraged her to ask the local guru for help. So she went to the guru and asked her familiar question. "Why me? I know I didn't deserve this. My family didn't deserve this. But if you can tell me why, I might be able to move on." The guru nodded. "I can help you. There's a special ointment I can make to spread over your heart. Then the answer to your question will reveal itself. To make it, you must collect a handful of mustard seeds from the people in your village. But not just any mustard seeds. You must collect them only from people who have never experienced grief or tragedy." The woman nodded and went off to collect the seeds. A week later, she came back to the guru empty-handed. She could not find a single home that was untouched by tragedy or grief. The guru nodded. "Do you still want me to try and heal you?" "No," the woman said. "Since my neighbors shared their stories and we cried together, I found that I have stopped wondering, why me?" When we encounter hardship, it's so easy to act like that mother. I know I certainly have. But that simple question, "Why me?" represents the ultimate resistance to accepting what is. It represents a story we're telling ourselves, a story that we're alone in our suffering. The longer and more emphatically we ask that question, the more we add to our pain. The fact is, we all suffer sometimes. And by recognizing that suffering is part of the human experience, we soften it. So think of ways you might connect with someone else who has struggled. Reach out to a friend. Connect with strangers in a support group. When you let go of the story that your suffering is unique, it frees you to go through the process of grieving and acceptance. It allows you to move forward. Now let's close with a short meditation and then some reflection on what this perspective on suffering might mean for you. So get comfortable wherever you are, closing your eyes or leaving them open, whatever feels right. And let's connect a little more deeply with this moment, gently bringing your attention to the breath. There's no right or wrong way to experience this moment. We're accepting what is as one breath passes to the next. Deep breath in, slow breath out. If something pulls at your attention, a thought or a feeling or a sound, we're trying to just observe it without any judgment, letting it be, and bringing our attention back to the breath. Deep breath in, slow breath out. Okay, let's open this up. Is there a why me holding you back in some part of your life? Why don't I have more loving and supportive parents? Why am I having such a hard time finding a good job? Why can't I just catch a break already? Can you start to let go of that question, to find acceptance of your hardship? Can you expand your perspective to see your experience as part of a bigger story? Hopefully, you can head into the rest of your day with a new outlook on an old struggle. You've invested in yourself today, and I'm grateful you chose to do it with me. If this message connected with you, feel free to share it with someone you love. I'll be right here tomorrow, and I hope you will too. See you then.
Bueno, espectacular, espectacular ese mensaje de Jay Shetty el día de hoy. Empezar a pensar sobre cuál es ese por qué a mí que nos está deteniendo, ¿cierto? ¿Cuál es ese por qué a mí, en qué tema estamos pensando? Si es en el trabajo, si es en nuestras relaciones interpersonales, si son proyectos personales, entender si realmente estamos teniendo este tipo de pensamientos. Sin duda alguna creo que es bastante interesante reflexionar sobre esto y empezar a tener en cuenta esta gran visión que podemos tener, el cambiar la perspectiva. En la medida que cambiamos la perspectiva, todo cambia. Les mando un gran abrazo, gracias por conectarse a estas sesiones. Creo que ha sido una semana muy interesante en las meditaciones y seguramente ya tenemos muchísimas más herramientas para estar aquí en el ahora, para sentirnos mucho mejor, también para entender qué es lo que de pronto nos está deteniendo Entonces les mando un gran abrazo y nos vemos el día lunes a las 6 a.m., como siempre, para seguir con este reto, para seguir creando este hábito que creo que nos está dando muy buenos resultados, nos permite concentrarnos muchísimo mejor. Les mando un gran abrazo.